it feels like we're being drip-fed the news from the scan of the Hawara pyramid. But this latest bit of drip-fed news is mind-blowing, really mind-blowing. There's three big things that's come out of the latest update from Louis de Cordier, and this is the Merlin Burrows scans. So he's just released part 2 of the information on this, and it's good. And in part 1, he explained the technology used and a few of the interesting findings, which was a really amazing central hall, which is like an atrium, which massive space, 64 meters wide, and a round dome, which is also very interesting. The first of the really interesting news is that in the 4 layers that they have clearly identified, they've also determined that only shallow parts of the labyrinth are flooded. And so that means that this place is actually explorable. And although that in itself is pretty big and very exciting, then comes the mind-blowing part of this whole thing, and that is the object that they have discovered on the scans. And this object is enormous, possibly 14 meters long, and it seems like it's likely to be metal. I will read from the report. It says, "The central object is hard to classify. It appears metallic, not stone or wood." The report later goes on to say it could be anything. Its shape resembles those tic-tac hard mints. It might also be an upright disc or even a colossal shen ring, the ancient Egyptian symbol representing the eternal cycle of creation. It then gets compared to the concept of a Stargate, like was in that movie. I don't know if that's just because of the shape or if they're actually serious, but it does raise questions, doesn't it? And the last bit of really exciting news is that there's an extra chamber within the pyramid itself. So there was a dead end found by Petrie in about 1888, and he just described it as a blind passage, but apparently there's a chamber behind that passage.